Hey everybody, Alex Russ here, aka Zero. Wanted to do a quick little just rewatch of the latest trailer for Invincible Versus. Powerplex was announced today, and I've been kind of quiet about Invincible Versus since the beta. Really, I did do a stream and I didn't save any of the VOD. I didn't upload it because I had very specific opinions about the game that I'll actually go over today and kind of share a little bit. But let's go check out the Powerplex trailer if you haven't seen it yet. I definitely highly recommend that you do so. It's a really cool little trailer, nice little nods.
Into this single task. Sit down. I'm looking for Invincible.
I think the animations have honestly gotten much better. Like, for these trailers, I think it really kind of sells the image. I like the anti-air. It's like the forward special there. We're going to talk about some of those normals as well. Like, those normals really stand out to me. Very familiar. Dive, OTG to launch, from the 2M and the 2H. Super reveal of the new skin for Mark. Or at least a colorway option for an Invincible Versus, which I think would be really cool.
This is all your fault! For the pain you've caused, the people you've hurt.
I think these animations look really cool. So let's go over some of the things that I wanted to call out here pretty early on for Power Play. One thing I noted when I was playing the beta about 3 months ago now was it seemed really awkward to get movement, and I think that was like a normal conversation piece, especially around boosting and boost dashing. I know that there are adjustments still being made to the game to really kind of get comfortable with how it feels. If you want to check that out, definitely look at the special presentation where Kizzy K was on there and getting a let's play of the 2 additional characters that were added prior to Powerplex. But one thing I wanted to call out was something that I noted for the beta here, and that's a lot of the aerial routing. One thing that keeps coming up is like cross-ups with certain characters, and while I found some cross-ups in this game, mainly they were kind of focused around assists, it seemed like, as opposed to traditional cross-ups. I'm going to explain why, because Powerplex still kind of represents that same philosophy. It seems like that aerial normals aren't going to be your key cross-up. It's going to be about utilizing your assists to really kind of create those sandwich situations, left-right scenarios here, but it makes for a very straightforward left-right mix potential here. So these 3 normals we're going to talk about here, the light, medium, and then the heavy, which is specifically down heavy ender. And we'll go over those because they have some familiarity across a few of the other characters in Invincible Versus. I also want to keep in mind that this is very much just a assumption on how this works, not the end-all be-all. Like, I'm not pulling official hitbox sources here when I bring this up. Some things I noticed right off the bat here is a lot of the normals are kind of shaped like this. This is the light, the first normal that we saw in the video here, and we can kind of go back and I can show you what that looks like. So we have our launcher at the 2H, and then we start with light, and that's the hurt box that we're kind of looking at here, what light looks like. And a lot of the hurt boxes have this familiar look to them in general. There's the light, the medium, and then the heavy. And a lot of the normals are kind of front facing, even during the beta. And maybe that's not the case here. Again, these are just my assumptions on how these normals are set up based on their appearance, not actually pulled from the game or anything. Battle Beast has a similar kind of style. His JL, there's his JM. Invincible, same thing, has a JL. There's his JM. Which are really fascinating because they're all forward facing. The problem with this, when the characters cross up, and we'll go to some live matches, one in particular we're going to pull from Diaphone's stream 3 months ago during the beta, is that they don't quite flip immediately when they swap sides with the opponent. They still maintain that momentum. Now granted, in that 3-month build, they didn't have the momentum change for the characters after dashing, so you still maintain your momentum if you say dash up into a 2L or medium, whichever normal. But that was one of my pain points that I had in the beta. I could actually highlight the notes that I left. So in my feedback that I had sent, and I'd saved this because I wanted to really talk about it, but I wasn't quite sure how to share. I said that neutral felt really weird. Seemed like we were mostly kind of just running into each other, trying to go front face and just mash out 5L and see who opened up first. And you go into the combo system. I want to highlight that for Invincible versus, the combo system feels fantastic. Like, this is a really cool system to kind of explore into. I resonate pretty well with this because it reminds me so much of Killer Instinct, which we obviously are pulling from. We have that massive pedigree from the team there. But I said that neutral felt really weird. It seemed like we were mostly just trying to mash into lights. Characters do not have a cross-up in the traditional sense in terms of their aerial normals. So trying to go for left-right scenarios, even with the 8-way dash kind of character, it wasn't quite existent unless if it was supported by an assist character. And Diaphone had just that in his combo video, which I thought was very interesting. 3 months ago, he played during the beta and was able to hit cross-ups basically by sending Atom Assist, would use the dive kick, which the dive kick is also here. So we still have this dive kick. That's still a thing. That's likely a downward special or downward normal, down heavy maybe. Or actually, no, the last one was probably down heavy. But anyways, dive kick. We do have that from Robot as well. The same principle applied. This is the ground side here anyway, so we can still get the follow-up. So that idea is there. All the characters kind of follow the same combo pathing philosophy. When it comes to the neutral aspect of the game, I was kind of hard-pressed to really find that traditional sense of gameplay, and that could be a few things. One, not enough time to really master the game, to really understand the types of mechanics that they're going for, and two, I'm definitely not a Marvel player, but I have been a Dragon Ball FighterZ player. I've played BB Tag. I've played other tag fighters, including Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Let's take a look at the actual gameplay footage. Diaphone's video is also like an excellent example of what we're talking about here. We had the sweaty set, as he calls it. So his team consists of Cecil, Robot, and Adam. You'll kind of notice even in this set here, like once it comes down to the neutral game, it's this, right? We just mash out, hopefully get you open. We do get the counter from the assist, which I think defensive mechanics, that was something that was highly complicated. It's a little tricky to kind of deal with, but very much the same thing here, right? It was just, man, I hope I hit my opponent in the neutral space. And then we get our combo from there. Breaker right back. No high-low mix off this corner pressure. It is just mid. You got the opener, now you follow through slides with the 2M.
Nah.
And it doesn't have footsies in the traditional sense. I talk about that a little bit too. Rex trying to avoid. Let's get the hop overhead, which Rex was really fun to play in the beta. Kick follow with assist to set. I'm sure. Could have spent meter on that, had 5 bar. And that would have got hard knockdown there. So Invincible gets saved because of the assist breaker.
I got him.
And then dies immediately. But that was really cool sequence there because we do have like a cross up attempt, which this is a really fascinating scenario. The dive kick that I'm talking about here. He jumps, does dive kick, but we're already in a tech out scenario. We have our block. He's still gonna fall and somehow gets under him. And I think it's because we're still airborne out of this sequence. Yeah, because the block was way up there. So Robot still lands. Atom Assist pulls through. And you can see he tries to light jab out of that scenario. And then gets punished for it. But not once is a jump in really the opener, unless if you're caught by this dive kick here. It's not the JL or M, not even a JH. And that's what kind of worries me about Invincible versus. Combo system, fun. Opening up the opponent.
Okay, so
not as fun in a lot of scenarios here. And I think it is just going to be assist focused in the first place. And I think that just needs to be
GG's,
me
right? Like,
getting better at the game, me learning from it. Again, last time I played was in the beta. So we'll see. We still have plenty of time between April, but even watching the developer sets, I didn't see anything that really stood out to me as like a traditional cross-up, right? Like that was kind of interesting. Yeah, so here's the developer play.
And the stare. Oh, man.
Yeah, Elemental and Lucan gameplay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
More command grabs. But even Lucan has that same straightforward normal.
It's like he's such an intimidating character, but that mustache.
Oh, I think that.
Oh. I should have gone low.
Right there. Every character has this normal when they're airborne. Air. Here's the jab. That normal. That straight, pointed normal. Meanwhile, we're getting bodied by the assist down here.
Well, we're 2-0 now.
Oh yeah, I was figuring him out.
I'm more grounded.
Send him to the boonies.
Goes to the dive.
Prize for the main winner.
I don't know. The mix
sit in LA
just doesn't seem to quite be there. It seems like you get overwhelmed or you think it's your
I
turn.
think that's the prize for both of us.
You get caught for trying to, prematurely take it.
Yeah. That's a punishment for everybody.
I've not seen a dive
actually.
kick cross up. I'd love to know. Again, I've not played the game in a while, so hopefully something has changed. Or maybe I just haven't seen it. Feel free to point it out to me. Send me clips of your best mixes. Is it just assist based, or do we have cross-ups in the game that I'm just not quite aware of? Let me know your thoughts here. Are you interested in checking out Invincible Versus as much as I am? Again, it's really fun to combo in that game. It's really fun to explore, and it feels good when you combo. It's the neutral. It's the dance that I'm really worried about. So let me know in the comments. Till then, everybody, stay happy, stay healthy. Later days.